Hey guys, it's Tammy. Today I'm going to be doing an angled bob haircut with some low graduation in the back. Hope you enjoy it.
Okay, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a angled bob, sort of a haircut. We're going to take all this length up and then kind of come at it this way. She's going to have some slight graduation in the bottom. Her hair is a little bit finer, so we don't want to add a ton of layers back there because if you do that on fine hair, it makes it look more thin. So I'm only going to have a little bit of graduation in the bottom. So I'm going to section it out. And I'm going to start my section under the ear here and under the occipital bone here. I mean, I've just learned that on myself, that because my hair is finer, that if I just have too many layers in it, it just doesn't lay as nice. So I'm just going to cut this across the bottom. I'm going to get it as high as I can get it. Her hairline's kind of low, so we're probably going to go about right here and just kind of trim that off. For these little hairs here, I'm just going to remove those with my razor real quick. Now I'm going to be doing most of the haircut with my razor. This is a feather razor. My first section is going to be in this middle section here, and I'm going to work myself up in a tic-tac method. I'm going to hold it out like this and cut it at a 90 degree. I'm kind of cutting off that corner. And then I'm going to come at it in a tic-tac way, or a semicircle. I'm coming at it in a 90-45 kind of a degree angle. Okay, now I'm going to take everything to this angle here. So I'm going to section out maybe half-inch, 3/4 inch sections. It depends how thick the hair is. If the hair is thicker, you need to take smaller sections. I'm going to bring everything to this angle here. I'm going to take it all at a 45 degree angle and bring it out like this. When I razor hair, I actually razor it on the outside of my hand right here. It scratches a little bit, but it doesn't hurt. And I have so much more control, and it doesn't get too fly away. And then just the ends are razored. It's not like all of this is razored. You're not getting like this choppy razor cutty look. And it's also nice because it gets the haircut textured at the same time, so I don't have to go back and texturize it too much. So I'm going to continue with this method. Now I'm taking it down. If you want more layers, you would bring your guide up and cut like this. If you want less graduation, less layers, bring it down, because then only this will be layered right here. And it looks really cute, especially if you're using a razor. It comes out really nice. Now for the next section, I'm going to bring it from all the way around. I'm going to take it from this front here and bring it all the way to the back and get that all done at once. So I'm going to start in this middle section here again. Oops. I'm going to start in the middle again and work it back, work all of it back. So I'm bringing it down, being conscious to keep those layers low. And I'm going to take this back like this, brush it back, and kind of pull it back with the rest of it. So when we comb it forward, it's already going to have a nice angle to it. You want to try to keep everything here. I'm going to continue bringing everything out this way. I'm just going to keep going up in that way. Keeping the layers low. I want to go behind the ear, and I want to keep it kind of loose right here by the ear. You don't want to pull it too tight. By directing it back when I'm cutting, not only is it going to give it an angled look, but it's also going to take care of that little hole area that you get in the ear. And if you've done a lot of bobs, you know what I'm talking about. Like you're trying to cut it straight across, and then after you blow dry it, you're like, oh my gosh, why is there that hole there? Because you really need to direct it back or forward or leave a space or touch the ear. You have to do some way to keep that spot longer, and then after it's dry, to clean it up. Now what I'm going to do as I'm getting up higher here is I'm going to tilt her head back so I can show you, but I'm just going to section out the rounds of the top of her head and get that out of the way, because I'm going to pull that back. I'm going to cut that a little bit different, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay, so there's just this little part right here. Her hair is finer, so I can use the fine part of the comb. You don't want to pull it or use too much tension. If the hair is thicker, use the thicker part of the comb. Now for this top section, I'm going to pull this going back. I'm going to pull all this back. I'm going to take, let me see, maybe about 3/4 inch, half inch sections. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to pull it all back and down like this. I'm going to continue doing that, pulling it all back and down. I can also pull the sides into it, and that will blend the whole thing. So at this point, I'm just going to pull all of it back like this. And then I'm going to pull that all into the section here, whatever reaches. Sides too. This will connect the corners. Now when I comb it out, you can see those corners are connected really nice. There's a little bit left. I'll just switch back to scissors, point cut that through. And if you hold it up, it's really pretty even. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow dry it. I'm going to clean up the sides. As you can see right now, the sides are angling forward really nice. I just want to clean those up. Okay, what I'm going to use for product is I'm going to use the Rusk Hydrate. It's a styling cream. And I just used about a dime's worth. Okay, now I'm just going to clean up the sides, and that's the easy part. I'm just going to pull it down, touch by the ear right there, and just sort of clean that up. She wants to keep that angle. Always touch the ear even though you're not even near it, just in case that hair is straight forward. See how nice that is? Oh. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Especially with haircuts like these, you want to turn them forward and you want to make sure that both the sides are even. What you do is you just kind of stand in front of them and pull them down to make sure that they're the same. You can see that there's a little bit of a line back here. I'm just going to go in there and texture that out. And that's really easy to do. You just pull it out like this. I'm going to add texture right there. Just going to fan it out. And that will blend it. Okay, here are the results from our haircut. So that's it.
Click this video to see how I did this multi-dimensional hair color by painting color in between the foils. Click on subscribe to subscribe to my channel for new video updates. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And follow me on my social media.